archery season, 2013. It's starting off pretty good, 57 degrees. Our rooster, get her, wake everybody up, hopefully. Hopefully, all the hard work, getting the stand set up and everything's gonna pay off. Let's go to the stand. You know, deer hunting is never a gimme with archery season. I'd been seeing them like crazy. I absolutely knew that our chances were good. We went out, weather got hot early part of the season and saw nothing. I mean nothing in an area where I see deer all the time. We continued this. We switched from mornings to afternoons. We finally waited until the weather got cool and I knew they were eating the heck out of acorns. So I moved my stand where I knew there was a lot of acorns. And as you know, the mast crop is massive this year. We had some 40+ degree mornings. It started feeling like bow season. Now, did you ever have one of those mornings out there you just felt like everything was gonna happen? This was one of those mornings. So we kept our fingers crossed. Next thing you know, I heard one actually munching on an acorn. Then I heard the steps. And I knew that we had deer in the area. I'd been seeing them move around a lot on these cool mornings. And being that we had, like I said, a lot of acorns on the ground, and these deer love acorns, I had a feeling that something was about to happen. Bow hunting is, I think to most people, an almost spiritual experience. The world goes by, the sounds go by, and you become in tune with nature like you've never been before. Everything you do is quiet. You have to watch your scent. You have to get camouflaged. And then when it comes right down to it, it's you and that animal with an almost primitive weapon. And you are dealing with something that is important to mankind and has been for thousands of years. But you know what? We came out here and we spent several days. It was hot. It just didn't feel like deer season. And that's the way deer hunting works. Yeah, sometimes I think we put a little pressure on ourselves when we don't get that deer the first day or two. You seem to think, oh man, is this ever gonna happen? So it makes it a little more exciting, a little more challenging when you've been out there 3, 4, 5 days and see nothing. And I'm telling you what, I don't know how many deer I've shot over the years. I mean, a bunch. But when this doe came in, and it was the first one that I knew I was gonna get a shot at, my heart was beating out of my chest. And let me tell you what, when it stops being like that, that's the day I'm gonna quit hunting, but I don't think it will. Now, I do on occasion. I have issues, obviously, with one arm moving a deer through the woods. Now, I would not recommend this for anyone unless you're an advanced shooter. This animal was down, and in 20 seconds, she was out. No suffering. This animal, no meat was ruined. I didn't get up into her guts. And this is only a shot you could take if you're an advanced shooter and you're shooting groups like that at 20 yards, which I am. Now let's talk about shooting from an angle. You think, here's your sweet spot. If you're shooting from the side, you want to get right in here and it's going to get your heart and your lungs. Now, if you shoot at that spot from an angle, you're going to come in here and go out here. You might just tip the bottom of the lung and you're going to go through its right here. You're going to find a little drop of blood here and there, and you're going to see a sore deer walking around her. They heal quick. It will survive that, but you don't want to be wounded deer if you don't have to. Now, if you got a side shot from a ground blind or you're hunting on the ground and you can take that shot right there, always think about the crease of that shoulder. Right in here, you're going to get a double lung shot and that animal will die. Again, that vital area, think about the angle. If you shoot a little bit higher when you're in the stand you're going to get the top of this lung and you're going to go all the way through that other lung, and it's going to pass out and completely come through, and you're going to get a double lung shot, and that animal cannot survive like that. It will die quickly. Again, I would always tell you to shoot from the side into the vital areas, but advanced shooters and people who want to practice and practice and practice, you're going to see me take this shot on occasion when I can take it. Now, that is, again, something we don't recommend if you're not an advanced shooter. Shoot for that side, shoot for that double lung shot and heart. But this proved to be a situation today where I don't have to track the animal, take her right down, get her processed, get her in the freezer. No spoiled meat.